cities felt it all, the rhythm of life, the stories untold. In the quiet moments, the chaos of the night, we find our way without a promise in sight. No promise, no chains, and just the wind and the rain. We'll dance in the fire and disappear like a fleeting desire. No
자, 아침 안 먹을 거야.
Never thought it would be so hard. I grew up without a scar, just living my life with no big worries. And I've always known what I want, just didn't know what came along. Finding myself much less happy. Back in the days I used to dream about one day a life so amazing, not everyone judging me. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna stay.
lonely, I will be here and wait for the sun. It's getting closer, but it will never let us down. Here by the